Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online radio box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay, Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, out here. Man, I just really wanted to let y'all know, thank y'all for tuning in and listening to the Jeff Releford Show today, man, on Mondays from 5 to 6 p.m. Hey, man, I just want to thank Donna Lynn Biggs, Miss Donna Lynn Biggs, for allowing me the opportunity to go ahead and be on her station. Because once again, we on Biggs Radio, voice of a new generation, Biggs Radio Chicago. And y'all got a chance to listen to that first episode that I put out. And with that first episode that I put out, what happened was I had a guy that I interviewed. That's my boy named Smooch Wallace. Big ups to Smooch Wallace. He's a comedian out here in the Chicagoland area. And my man is doing some great things. But he was the first interview. So for my people that are actually watching over here on Facebook and other places as well, too, we are now moving the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast to Wednesdays. So we are going to devote Monday to strictly the radio. So that's what we're doing, everybody. We are strictly making Monday for the radio show. And on Wednesday, the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast will be on. So, all right, y'all, let's get down to it, man. Because, like I told y'all before, what I did was I had an interview the first time. So with me having that interview the first time, you all really didn't get a chance to know who Jeff Releford is, right? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give y'all a little bit of background on myself. So, y'all know my name, Jeff Releford in the building. But, man, I'm just born and raised in Maryville, Indiana. You know what I mean? I'm an Indiana boy, and that's how it goes. I also have a twin brother as well. He's a pastor. You know what I mean? We both do some ministry work, but we both do it in different ways. You know what I mean? So that's that. And I don't know what else to really say about that. I started a lot of different things. Say it again. Oh yeah. I was gonna get to that part. Yeah. I was gonna get to that part. I want to give him a little bit I'm trying to give a little bit more backstory. You know what I mean? But let's just go into this, man. I am a life coach. You know what I mean? I really started along this path because what I was trying to do was I was actually trying to figure out which pathway I want to go down, right? Because, I went to church my whole life. You know what I mean? Still a part of the church. You know what I mean? But really, when you're trying to look at the subject for the day, we're going to be talking about purpose. So this kind of ties right into that. When you're kind of looking at the direction that you want to go in, you know what I mean? As far as purpose is concerned, what you want to do in life, that can be pretty tough. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I kind of stumbled upon life coaching because it was a chick I was dating after my divorce. And then after that happened, she gave me the certification test and everything like that. And boom, I found out this is really what I love to do. So y'all can also check me out on my Facebook page, my YouTube, Life Coach Jeff. The YouTube is Redirect, Regroup, Refocus. You can find me as Life Coach Jeff on all platforms. Such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I mean? Just those are the big three. You can find me right under that. And that's what I do. You know what I mean? I also have the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast as well. That also stemmed off of me following my purpose and me being a life coach. You know what I mean? I'm one of those guys that really like to get things from a different perspective. I do like to have different conversations with people. You know what I mean? I like to see what other people think, how they think. You know what I mean? I know last week for my podcast episode, I had a guy on there by the name of Mediamonix. That's my boy. You know what I mean? And I really have a good time with just breaking down people and who they are. You know what I mean? I tend to enjoy those conversations a lot more. It's plenty of things we can talk about, but I really like to tap into the minds of people in how they think and how they move. So yeah, so that's a little bit of background about me. You know what I mean? More and more as the radio show goes on, and the more I continue to talk to you all, you know what I mean? Y'all will get to know a little bit more about myself. But I want to let you know what you can really expect from the Jeff Releford show. Okay, what you can really expect from this show is a lot of different connections with people. You know what I mean? I plan on actually doing one interview a month. You know what I mean? So that way y'all can kind of tap into some of the people that are around me a little bit and see how I roll. You know what I mean? So that way I can introduce some new people to y'all, or some people you might have heard of already and you just want to get to know them a little bit more. So that's part of my plan. And also, we're going to be stemming on some topics here. Like I said, with me being a life coach and everything, you know what I mean? There are a number of different areas that we can go into. But for today, what we're going to do is we're going to stem on. Let me bring this down for my people who are actually watching through Facebook, through YouTube, through LinkedIn, you know, because we do stream on those platforms as well. So let me go ahead and bring up the topic for today. Okay. The topic is purpose. And what does that mean to you? Okay. Now, for some of y'all listening and everything, I just explained what purpose was. You know what I mean? For me, actually, you know what I mean? How I kind of stumbled into life coaching. We're going to church all the time. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that you have to be in ministry in some type of way, right? So I like to say God just kind of put me in a direction to reach people in a different way and in a different form. You know what I mean? So that way I don't necessarily have to help people from a pulpit, but I'm helping people in different areas. And it also allows me to go to places that most people won't go, certain areas, and connect with different people, you know, because I like to say this: connecting with people is a choice, right? It's actually a choice. So when you go ahead and you connect with people, it's one of those things, man, that you have to really put yourself in a mindset to want to know about somebody, how they move, how they roll. You know what I mean? Uh, it is something that you have to really not get yourself to want to do, but you have to want to learn it. You got to not want to learn it, but you have to want to do it yourself. You know what I mean? So I kind of like that realm. So with purpose, and what does that mean to you? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I stumbled upon my purpose because all I did was ask about a certification test. That's all I did. I simply asked about a certification test from what the girl I was with at the time, she went ahead, she presented it to me. And when she finally did, I found out it was a great thing. You know, there are some things that we stumble upon in life that you say, man, I do this great. And I've been doing this all the time, you know, and that's how it happened for me. That's how purpose happened for me, because it happened to be something that I do all the time. And I just didn't realize that I was actually going to enjoy doing it. I had no clue that I was going to enjoy doing this life coaching as much as I do, or giving out words of wisdom and advice to people. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, people. Nobody has to listen to anything that you say, right? But I always tell people, if you have a skill, or if you have something that others like, or something that you can do and you can speak about it, excuse me, go ahead and speak about it. Go ahead, talk about it. Because honestly, always, always somebody that will want to hear what you have to say. Always. So I tell people, when you walk in purpose, you know what I mean? Put some behind that. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Make sure your purpose is in motion. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, like the Bible says, faith without works is dead. You know what I mean? Now, I want to tell y'all this. I am a man that does believe in God. I am a man that does believe in God. So you'll hear some references being made throughout my show about God. You know, I don't like to push it on other people. You can believe in what you want to believe. You know, we're in a generation today where everybody is doing whatever they want to do. So, you know what I mean? I respect what everybody does, but I have my own particular belief. And I just hope you respect that too. So, yes, once again, I thank y'all for tuning in to the show. You know what I mean? Because, hey, y'all get to know a little bit about myself, and also diving into this purpose thing. I'm telling you, man. Um, how many of y'all are really walking in your purpose? You know what I mean? Have y'all ever asked yourself what that looks like to you? You know, a lot of people want to say it's fulfillment. You know, I agree with that. Purpose, I feel, has to be some type of fulfillment. You have to want to do it. You have to want to love to do it. You know what I mean? And sometimes purpose is just in you. You know what I mean? I know a lot of very talented people who just walk into these things. And when they walk into these things, it just makes sense. It's like they should have been doing this all along. You know what I mean? So purpose can be something, it could be by way of a skill that you learn and you realize that you like it, or it can be something that you just happen to walk into. You know what I mean? So, and when you walk into it, you realize that it's something that just comes naturally to you. Oh, and I also want to throw this in here for the listeners, for the listeners and for the people that are actually watching. We are streaming from the Vibe Studio, people. This is a studio that we got set up here, man. And it's a great thing. Y'all see some things. Y'all see the little board, the computer. Y'all see the A10 Mini Pro. We out here doing some things. And so big ups to the Vibe Studios and my people. Ron Reed, Mary K. Selena, or Mary Kennedy, as her real name is, but we'll let her work that out later. And also my man Smooch Wallace. Like the four of us, you know what I mean? We had a vision, we have a dream, and this is what we're doing right now. We're getting this together. So I'm very happy to be streaming and also have you all listening from the Vibe Studio. It's a great thing, y'all. But anyway, back into this purpose. I see we got some people listening, man. Y'all chime in, y'all tap in real quick, man. I want to know what purpose is and what that means to you. What does it look like? You know what I mean? What does it look like? Because we all have our definitions of how we love to tap into things, right? We all have our own versions of what we think these things are. So why don't we just share it? I've already told y'all mine. You know what I mean? I've told y'all what purpose is to me. And a lot of times I also feel that people can push you into that. Life can push you into that. Right? Sometimes your back can be against the wall. And let's say you need a particular skill or a particular talent or something to really get you through to the next level. You know what I mean? It's like, here's the glass ceiling right here, but you need to just punch right through that bad boy. And sometimes your own will, your sheer will to want to be better and to do something better and to be great and to do something great can be enough to just strictly go ahead and push you into purpose. I sat up here, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she was trying to figure out which direction she wanted to go in. She does real estate. She knows some finance stuff also and everything like that. So we got to talking. And I said, okay, well, what do you mostly enjoy doing? She says financing and budgeting. I said, okay, if you enjoy financing and budgeting, why don't you just go ahead and make financial plans for people? Why don't you make budget sheets for people? Why don't you become a financial planner? Why don't you take a certification test? Why don't you see what types of paperwork or things that you have to get in order to make that happen? You know what I mean? Because let me be real with y'all people. With purpose, there also comes work as well. Okay? Now let's not get it twisted. If you want to be great at anything, or if you want to do good at anything that it is you want to excel in, you have to put in some type of work. And, I tend to see that with some people. We network with some Chicago artists. Now, I ain't going to talk about all of them because each and every artist doesn't do this. But there are a lot of artists that have potential to make it, to be better, to be great. But sometimes you just need a little extra push to invest in yourself. And I want to encourage everybody, if you feel down on the luck, invest in yourself. Because real talk, that's what purpose is, yo. Purpose is also investing in yourself also. Like for instance, with all of this we're trying to do here, you know what I mean? This equipment, everything costs money, yo. Everything costs money. If you're not willing to spend a little bit and to just bite the bullet for the big payout, and let's be real, what is that payout? That payout is satisfaction, right? That payout is networking. That payout can also be money. It could be an actual tangible payout to where it could come into dollars for yourself, So don't be afraid to go ahead and embark on your purpose. Don't be afraid to embark on your dream, because I'm telling you, man, the difference between the millionaire Okay. I'm going to tell y'all this. The difference between the millionaire and you, the only thing is that the millionaire just fulfilled on what they said they was going to do. You just keep pushing it back. You just keep waiting. You keep making excuse after excuse as to why you don't want to walk into your purpose. And no shade to other people. Some of y'all might not know what that looks like. So what I do is I challenge y'all to go ahead and discover it. Just look at the things that make you happy. You know what I mean? Look at the things that fulfill some peace or some joy into your life. You know what I mean? I feel that that's what it takes, people. It's going to take some type of physical movement for you to get something going in order to make it happen. Because come on, man. You can't. One thing that you can't ever do is sit on gifts. If somebody tells you that you're good at something, explore it. See if it actually makes some sense to you. Because I'm telling you, if it really does, and you see how something could resonate within you, just take it a step further. What's the least that can happen, right? The least that can happen can be that you fail. Or failure is also subjective too, because some people think they fail if they hit a roadblock, right? I don't look at failure as hitting a roadblock. A roadblock is something you can either beat the door down with, or once you beat that door down, what you end up doing is you just go ahead, or you can walk around it too. You know what I mean? Let's be real, people. Even the Great Wall of China has an end, right? See, because it's all about perception. It's all about what you think in here before anything. So, like I said, people, always remember this. You can hit a roadblock, you can hit a challenge. You either gonna bust right through it, or you're gonna find a way to go around it. And then if that's too much for you, always remember this. The Great Wall of China has an end, people. So that means you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay in a place where, oh, I can't do it, because you actually can do it. You know what I mean? Tell you, man, purpose is a great thing. Purpose is a great thing. And if we would go ahead and actually take the time to look at all of this and actually what it means to us, oh man, I'm telling you, it would be a great thing out here. Okay, y'all, we actually have comments on here, and I have to go ahead and I have to pay attention and look at these, because you know what? I'm sitting up here now. For some reason, y'all, I cannot look at the comments on StreamYard. I don't know what the heck is going on. I can't look at them, but okay, let's go ahead and look at some of these. Okay, Keisha, what's up, girl? Thank you for listening and watching, girl. I appreciate that. I really do. Shout out to you, Keisha. You the homie out here. Greg Gray, purpose, great conversation. Know your worth. Yes, definitely. Dope Living TV Live. You definitely have to know your worth out here. Shout out to the big homie Greg Gray, who is also my mentor as well. Doug O'Lake in the house. O'Lake, baby. All right, I had to put that in there for my man, because y'all should know who Doug O'Lake is. If you don't know, you need to get to know him. That man is great out here. He really talented. What did he say? He says you fail when you don't try or when you give up. Hey, that's true, brother. Real talk. That is very true. You do fail if you don't try or you give up. Because the problem is, man, a lot of people just don't have that faith in themselves. You know what I mean? You have to have some faith in yourself. And then what you have to do is you have to use that forward momentum to propel you and push you forward to greatness. Now, nobody said that nobody said that it wasn't going to be easy. You know what I mean? Nobody said it wasn't going to be easy. You're going to have to face some challenges along the way. Who else we got with us? Greg says failure is an opportunity to make it better. Facts, bro. Facts. I agree. Failure is a chance for you to make it better. That's true. You do not have to accept the bad that comes your way, people. You never have to accept the bad that comes your way. Hey, Reefer Wick, what's good, my man? Cuzzo down in Indy, what's good with you? I see you, big dog. That's what's up. I appreciate the support, man. But yeah, man, that failure, man. I'm telling you, failure is something big. Failure is something very big that we look at. And like I said, there are different levels of success to people, and there are different levels of failure to people. And I'll tell you this. I kind of feel that to an extent, when people fail, or when what I mean is when they beat themselves down hardcore, and they want to give up. I like to think it's because they're listening to other people, right? They're listening to other people. They don't believe in themselves. Everybody's telling them, asking them, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? What good is it going to benefit you to go ahead and get out of what you're doing at the moment? Or, oh, this is one I love. Who's going to listen to you? Who is really going to benefit? You know what I mean? A lot of times people don't ask themselves these questions, or people will just listen to it coming from other people. And when they go ahead and they listen to it coming from other people, that's how they get discouraged. So the thing is, I want to encourage y'all and let y'all know, please do not go ahead and get discouraged when things come your way. Because like I told you, you have to remember, even the Great Wall of China has an end, people. You got to remember that. Because like I said, what did I say earlier? It's all about perspective. It's all about what comes in the mind first. I guarantee you, if you spew out negativity, that's what's going to come right back to you. Like I sat up here, okay, I'll be real with y'all. I'm always real with people. You know what I mean? This is what I do as a life coach. I have to be transparent to people, so I'm going to be transparent with y'all. So we're going through marriage counseling, me and my wife is, okay? We're going through marriage counseling. And one of the things that I know we're going to be instructed to do, but one of the things I'm going to tell the therapist is that I choose to look at good. Okay. Now I want to throw this out there. If you are married or you are with somebody, people are going to upset you. Your spouse is going to upset you, get on your nerves at times, but you have to have a choice to focus on the good in front of you. Now, I just threw that out there so I could be a little transparent, but let's look at yourself right now. How are you living your life? Are you choosing to look at the good in everything that you do? And listen, like you can look at me all day and tell me it's an impossibility. It's not an impossibility. Your focus should be on all things that are good and the things that manifest well in your life. Come on now. To me, it's not that hard. But you can make a choice. You can either be like Peter was. What did Peter do, man? He took his eyes and he kept looking at the storm, right? What did Jesus say? He said, look at me. And I'm using that analogy to let you know Christ was a representation of something that was good, correct? Something good. If you focus on the storm, I guarantee you the storm will be all that you see. But if you don't pay attention to the storm and you shift your mindset and you want to look at things that are good, you will always seek and focus on good. Let's go ahead and check in with these comments, man. Okay. Hey, my man, Jay Reeves, thank you for watching. Rob Releford, thank you for watching. D Smith, period, man. I see you out here, boy. D Smith, my man. Hey, homie, you've been liking all these posts lately, all these comments, man. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for the engagement. Okay, Reefer Rick, what you're saying, definitely can't be afraid of failure. I love when people tell me I can't do something. That's just motivation for me. And exactly, big dog, exactly. See, a lot of people will sit up here when somebody tells them that, okay, you can't do this or why are you doing? You got to challenge them and say, why not? Why can't I do this thing? I'm telling you, people, if you have purpose in your life, because that's the topic of conversation, purpose and what it means to you. If you have purpose in your life, that should be your main driving force. Okay? That should be your main driving force. And I'm going to tell you something, y'all. If you do not have a main driving force, you have to look back and you really got to ask yourself the question, what am I doing this for? Right? You have to ask yourself the question, what am I really doing this for? And I'll tell you one thing, too. If you're walking in your purpose for a selfish reason, that can either be money or some type of glory for yourself. 9 times out of 10, big dog, it's going to be a struggle for you. And you'll try to figure out a lot of times people want validation, right? We all want to be recognized. We all want to be noticed. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. But you need to make sure that's for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I can go to an award show today and I can tell people, look at me, look at me, look at me. Or I can go there, take no pictures, just remain humble, remain chill. And I'm not saying just because you take pictures, people, you're not humble. But what I'm saying is sometimes you have to present yourself in a certain way. You know what I mean? So it doesn't come off as it's all about you. Like, for instance, let me bring myself back into this. Like, all I've been doing lately is promoting Big's Radio Chicago because I have a radio show that I'm on right now. You know what I mean? I'm throwing it down. That is so all of my people can come listen and or watch, like you all are watching on Facebook right now. It's not that it's all about me. You got to listen to the show to know what I'm actually giving you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and pull back on my own words real quick, because that was wild, wasn't it? Wasn't that wild what I just said? Wasn't that wild what I just said? So sometimes you got to put it in perspective. Shout out to two people in the audience right now. Shout out. What's your name, big dog? Kels. We got Kels and we got Ron Reed from the VNO sitting up here watching. So I'm going to pull back these words on me because, listen, y'all probably thought that was a wild statement that I just made. You know what I mean? Because guess what? You're not supposed to also judge people also. So guess what? See, that's judgmental right there. That's not right. If y'all would have saw what this man just showed me, it ain't right, man. See, that's people come in here. They try to throw you off, man. They try to throw you off. That's what they do out here. But anyway, what I want to say is just because you're taking the picture, you're not supposed to judge people, right? All I'm saying is simply just because somebody is out there snapping photos, that doesn't mean it's all about them. I'm talking about the mindset that's attached to it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the mindset that's attached to it. That's why I had to go ahead and bring it back, because sometimes people, what they're trying to do is they're trying to flip your words on you. So I had to put a little context on that. You know what I mean? I had to let people know what that truly means. It's all about your mindset behind it, people. So go ahead, pay attention to that, you know? Oh, Teresa Keys, family, how you doing? Thank you for watching and tuning in with us today. Hey, you know what I want to do? I want to hear some other people's perspective on this. So what I'm going to do is I would like to open up the phone lines to y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to run a banner on here. Okay. So if you all would like to chime in, okay, real quick, if you all would like to chime in, please call us at 219-779-8039. Once again, if you would like to chime in on this conversation and give your perspective, maybe you might have something to say, give us a call right now at 219-779-8039. Because I'll keep talking. I got a lot to say about purpose, y'all. I got a lot to say about perception, people, and how we move and everything. And I can also give a little bit of that of what I think about myself pertaining to me also. You know what I mean? So back to the subject. Like I said, the phone lines are open, people. So if y'all want to go ahead and give me a call, go ahead. So yeah, definitely. So let's get back to it. So once again, people with purpose, man, listen, man, you can't go ahead and make sure your purpose can't be solely just all about you. Now, you are the driving source behind it, right? You have motivation behind it. You want to do it because what you want to do is you want to be a blessing to people. You want to help people out. You might have a message that you're trying to spread, right? So go ahead and do that part, right? Go ahead, do that part. But you can't just be in it just for things like the money. Right? You can't just be in it to just make it solely all about you, me. Because at the end of the day, people, the reason why purpose is available to all of us is so that we can be impactful to people. Okay? I want you all to remember that. The reason why we have to go ahead and have purpose available to us, because it has to be impactful to the people that are going to be around us. So what did I just say earlier? I said, you might have a vision, right? You might have a goal. You might have a dream. But in order to spread it to other people, you might have to go ahead and talk to others, right? So go ahead and talk to people. Let them know your struggles. Be as transparent with them as you can be. Now, I will tell you this. With being transparent within your purpose, that will allow people to come in and attack you and want to say something to you and really pretty much judge you about your own life. So I'm going to let y'all know this. That's just the reality of it. The more transparent that you choose to be about your life, when you're telling your stories to people, even with me, when I sit up here and I come on here for the radio show and everything, the more I tell you all about my life, right? What I do is I open up more time for judgment and criticism. Y'all, because there's a lot of stuff I've sat up here done in my life, man. Real talk. There is a lot of stuff that I have done in my life. And if we was able to get down to the nitty gritty of it, do you hear me? If I was able to get down to the nitty gritty of it, oh man, it would be a field day out here. Y'all would go in on your boy. So, what's up? Oh, Coach Dust. Hey, what's going on, Coach Dust? I have not seen you in so long. I am glad that you chimed in. Y'all, this was one of our coaches that we had for high school. Y'all, I went to Maryville High, man. And it is great to see you on here, Miss Dust, Coach Dust. That's great. So, what's going on, girl? I'm glad you tuning in too. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'm telling you, I appreciate y'all showing me the love, you know, because what did I say in the beginning? Y'all could have been anywhere doing something else, but either on your way home from work. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. We have a caller. Hold on. Let me get him tapped in and patched in here. Hold on, Greg. We about to get you in, buddy. Hold on, big dog. Wait, what just happened? Hold on, sir. We about to get you tapped in here. Let's see. Oh, all right. I guess he didn't mean to call. All right. I tried to get him patched in. I guess he ain't mean to call. Okay. You know, but it's all right. Hey, it's cool, y'all. But yeah, like I said, y'all could have been doing anything with y'all day to day, but y'all chose to sit up here and kick it with Jeff on the Jeff Releford Show. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, the love is real. Love is real. Okay, he is calling back. Let's get him patched in, everybody. Let's get him patched in. Hold on. Press. All right, big dog, you there? Okay, hold on. You are patched, and I don't have you patched in yet. Hold on, big dog. We coming. It's almost there. Look here, I sat up here and told the people that the phone lines was open. Hold on, here we go. I am trying to connect it. All right, can you hear me, big dog?
Yes, I can.
Boom, here it is. We have our caller, Mr. Greg Gray in the building. What's going on, man? How you feeling, brother?
Oh, you said Mr. That made me feel old.
I ain't mean to make you feel old, big dog, but hey, I'm just grateful that you chiming in and listening, man. So how do you feel about purpose today, man?
Well, the purpose for me calling was to make sure that to congratulate you for your show.
Oh, and, thank you, big dog.
To let you know, man, you know, we talk all the time.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that people are, number one, they know how great of a life coach that you are. And number two, that you are about helping the people. Your purpose, your goal, no, well, I say goals, I'm sorry, but your purpose is to make sure that everybody is okay. I mean, you've always been an unselfish kind of guy, man. So this is going to go very well.
Hey, man. Hey, dog. As always, I always appreciate the love and support, man, because you don't have to, but y'all give it out, man. And I really appreciate that. I'm just a brother out here trying to spread some good out here in the world, man.
Gotta make it happen, bro. And that's what you're doing. So shout out to you. Shout out to Ryan Reed sitting over there in the audience. Okay, that's my guy.
Yes, sir.
Views and just do your thing, bro. I just wanted to make sure that I was the first one to call.
Very true. You are the first caller show on the Jeff Releford Show. So I appreciate that. So y'all make this a note here. So the next one that calls is gonna be number 2, and then after that we ain't counting no more.
Let's go to that million listeners, man. We're gonna get to that million listeners.
There it is. That's the goal, big dog. There it is. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you as well.
All right, my man. I'll holler at you. Thanks again, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye. Man, look at that there, man. Somebody calling to congratulate a brother. Hey, I wasn't expecting that. I knew my homie was watching, but I didn't know he was going to call in. Still, though, if you all would like to still call in and talk about purpose, hey, man, we are here. So y'all go ahead, call in. So says, take your time. Oh, thank you, Miss Dust. Much love. For real. Real talk. Honestly. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Deborah Williams is watching. Thank you, Auntie, for tuning in. You know, hey, I just get to see the people as they pop up. You know, and I get to see the people as they pop up. That's one of the great things of modern day technology that we have here today. You know, and just to let you all know who are listening on the other end, we are also streaming on my YouTube, the Redirect Regroup Refocus page on YouTube. We are streaming live to my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, Jeff Releford. And also, we are also streaming to my LinkedIn page, the Redirect Regroup Refocus LinkedIn page. So we have some areas that you all can tune in on. But for the people that would like to listen on the go, like I said earlier, if you missed the intro, please go ahead and download that online radio box app. Please download that online radio box app on your Android device or your Apple device. And what you do is, here are the instructions, people. You download that app and you type in Biggs Radio. And what it'll do is it'll also have you tap into our sister stations in Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia, and Indianapolis, Indiana. And you will be able to find myself, Jeff Releford, on Mondays from 5 to 6 p.m. Okay. So we have multiple ways that you can go ahead and either watch here. Let me get to the camera, watch here on camera, or you can go ahead and listen. So just go ahead and listen online, yo. Once again, we appreciate that. So back to purpose, people. Come on now, back to purpose. You know, and I have a very inspiring story. When sometimes when we look at purpose, you know, a lot of times people are in our lives already. This can be friends or family that are in our lives and they just impact us. And I am so glad she's watching because I get to mention this about it. This is my aunt, you all, Miss Deborah Williams, you know, and my cousin Ron, who is also the one who's of the VNO podcast. He said that's his mother. And my auntie has been fighting cancer. This is a new diagnosis and everything, people. And she's got to ring the bell. It was amazing. I sat up here and I watched the video and I had a tear in my eye. You know what I mean? My auntie is one who has always had faith, a lot of faith. And what I mean by people by faith is, and I'm going to tie this into purpose because there are a lot of people that are walking around that are just impacting people's lives. And they truly don't know that. But I really want to give her flowers while she is here on this earth. While everybody is here on this earth, you are supposed to give them their flowers. You are supposed to tell them the good job that they are having. You know, the good job that they are having and the good job that they are doing. That is our duty, to let people know about that. Because if we do not let people know that, man, a lot of people's good works go unnoticed. And I want to just let you know, Auntie, your good works have never gone unnoticed. Your faith has been amazing. Your faith has been astounding. And to sit up here and watch you ring that bell, that meant a lot. Not just to Ron, not just to your other daughter, Brandy. You know what I mean? But it impacted the family. I want to let you know that impacted the whole family. And I know your journey, as well as other people's journeys who are walking around fighting any type of sickness or illness or disease. You know what I mean? Y'all are impacting people. But I know that doesn't define you. Cancer does not define you. So I just want to give that shout out and let the people know that, because I'm telling you, there are so many people walking around here who are just inspirations for people. And I want to let you know, the people that are fighting every single day, these can be our troops. You know what I mean? These can be our doctors. These can be our police officers, people that are also helping us so we can have a better, not today, but a better tomorrow and a better future, right? There are so many people impacting us. So I want to thank you all for impacting us. Even if you don't see it as your purpose, I thank you for holding in them seats. So once again, people, purpose, man. I really hope that y'all understand it. Purpose is a very powerful thing, And, you know, there are some people who walk in this earth and on this world and in this world, and, you know, they just want to live their day-to-day lives. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It is strictly okay to go ahead, have a job, do your thing, live your life. But the main point I really want to get out of this, even with purpose, is y'all go ahead and be happy. do whatever makes you happy in this world. Because if it makes you happy, as I always tell people, as long as you're not doing anything that's going to cause any craziness, any wildness, or anything like that, you can always make it happen. Seriously. If you're not trying to disrupt anybody's peace, if you're trying to add value in this world, your presence is always going to be noticed. So have fun doing it. Why not? Why not? What do they come on that people in the streets? Oh, snap. Okay. Hold on. We have another caller, people. I'm sorry. It's still flashing on. We got Natalie Murphy calling in. So we are going to disrupt and I'm going to answer this phone call. Let's see. Let's accept that call there. Hello. Hello. Okay, hold on, Miss Murphy. We got you coming through. For some reason, it's telling me that you patched in, but you're not patched in. Hold on. I got to go through the same thing I went through with Greg here. Let me see. All right, can you hear me? I can hear you. See, they can hear. See, I can hear you through the phone, but they can't hear you through this thing. Hold on. Let me get it right. I got to get it right. Okay, say something to me.
How you doing?
Okay, there we go.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Miss Murphy. How are you, ma'am? How have you been?
I am wonderful. I'm wonderful. I wanted to call in and congratulate you on the radio show.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I really do.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you because you opened me up a little bit when I first started my writing journey with your coaching, and I really do appreciate it. I have never forgotten it, and I hope that I'm using it to coach those that are looking to me to help them on their writing journey.
Thank you so much, Miss Murphy. And I listen, y'all. I'm gonna speak to that real quick. I'm also on another podcast, Monday through Thursdays. I've been doing some building. She came on Dope Living TV Live. Shout out to Greg Gray, Gina Gatson,
Yes.
who is now Davis, Gina Gatson Davis, because she got married to my homeboy Robert, and Marcella Amos and Maurice Bishop. She came on, Miss Murphy here, and this was when I was kind of fresh doing everything, yo. And I'm telling you, Miss Murphy, let me tell you something. I was sitting up here praying on the other end. I was giving you the right stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah. You actually did it. Because remember I was telling you that I didn't like being out front. I like to be in the back.
Yes.
And you were the one like, why? You got to get out there and you got to sell you. And it made sense. And I tell everybody the same thing that comes to me. You got to sell you.
There it
can't
is.
Be the introvert. You be introvert at home, but when you handling your business, you got to be that extrovert.
Come on, girl. Say that one more time. Let them know in the back. Can you let the people know in the back? Say it one more time.
Absolutely. When you are handling your business, you have to be an extrovert. That introvert has to stay at home, take a back seat.
Come on now. And what Miss Murphy was doing was, people, she was coming. Let them know about the videos that you were putting out. What was that? Tuesday Tattler, right?
Tuesday Tattler, yes. The Tuesday Tattler would tell my business, but she was telling about my business with me being an author. I was just starting out as a romance writer, and the Tuesday Tattler would let everybody know what was going on. And she had on dark glasses in a wig, so you couldn't really see her face. But she was advertising for me. She was doing my marketing.
Definitely, and I'm telling you, it was the moment she got done with that show. This woman was making videos like crazy. She was moving. Oh man,
yes.
it was just
gave
awesome.
Me the courage.
Yes, it was just awesome. And you know what, Natalie, I thank you. I thank you so much for calling. I thank you for sharing. And I'm glad that I was actually able to make an impact on you because, through this journey, you know what I mean? We always wonder if people are still listening, if people are paying attention. And I thank you for the engagement that you give and the love that you show all the time, ma'am.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate you as well.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you.
All right. You're welcome.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Man, I'm trying to see. Today is just filled with surprises, people. It's just filled with surprises. We're going to get this phone thing together. It's already together, but I don't know why it's not staying. But we're going to get this together. But man, I'm telling you, it is just, I'm telling you, people, see, these are the results of when you walk in purpose. Okay. And I want to let you know, like I said, make sure you're impacting the lives of the people around you. You're always going to be an inspiration for somebody. Come on, man. That's why I really want to choose this particular topic for today. Because a lot of us just don't realize. Come on now, a simple hug, a simple hello, a simple conversation someplace can be so impactful to somebody's life. I want y'all to think about that. You know, we hear it all the time. People say it, right? But did you ever think that maybe you could put yourself right there in the place and just do it? Just do it one time. Do it one time. Go through the grocery store, pay for somebody's groceries. Go through the drive-through in a line. I don't care if it's fast food. It might be Starbucks or wherever you at. Pay for somebody's food. Let somebody know that you see all the time working. They might not get a lot of credit or validation. Let them know that they're doing a good job. You know, it would really surprise you to know and understand how many people are in this world and they do feel alone. They do feel alone, people. So I want to let y'all know that really, man, purpose has a chance to impact people on so many levels. So many levels, people. So many levels. So I'm telling you, man, this is why we say these things. This is why I talk about these things. This is why I want to bring these topics of conversation to you on the Jeff Releford Show, because these are the things that are going to bring people together. These are the things that will create opportunities and doors for people. Just opening and just simply opening your mouth. Just simply opening your mouth, just simply talking, the whole nine. That's all it takes, everybody. So I'm telling you, man, I just really hope that all of you today were able to get something out of what I talked about, out of what was said. You know what I mean? So I just really hope that all of you chose to pay attention today, because I'm telling you, we're going to have more impactful episodes like this. We're going to have more impactful days, right? And all I want to do is make sure that I'm reaching the right people. And I want to make sure that not just one person is being blessed. Now, I don't mind. Now, listen here. I'm going to tell you this. I don't care if I reach nothing but one person. I've still fulfilled my job with my purpose. The goal is to reach millions. Now, that's the goal we got. You know what I mean? So y'all people that are listening right now, that's the goal. The goal is to reach millions. Okay? That's it. With me walking in my purpose. But I want to strive everybody. Have that goal to reach millions. Have that goal to just touch people on a certain level. Oh, and I have to give this shout out. My wife, first of all, we're going to go down the list of the comments. Teresa says, family says, prayers for you, Aunt. Thank you so much, Teresa. Yes, praise God. Congratulations. That's what So just said. And my auntie said, wow, thank you so much. It's no problem, auntie. This is what we do, man. This is what we do. You know, we give people the gratitude. We give people the flowers while they're here on this earth, man. And who else said something? What did Greg say? Greg said, Natalie R. Murphy knows how to write books, but is terrible on the phone. LOL. Greg, you funny. You know, everybody know my man is a comedian. So that's what he does. And my wife, Megan Releford says, hey, proud of you. I love you, baby. I love you too. And I really thank you for just showing me so much support. I didn't realize how big support is when you're embarking on entertainment, when you're embarking on these avenues of content creation, the whole nine. It never hit me really until I met you and you were able to show me that support is a very big thing. So I really, really thank you for that. You know what I mean? The homeboy Smooch Wallace and just walked in the door, people. He didn't just walk in the door. What's good, baby? How you feeling? Okay. Yeah, man. We about to wrap it up here, man. In the next few minutes. Now, look here. I just enjoy. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all of the calls, the gratitude, the comments, everybody coming in, man. So, you know what? We're going to close out how we came in. I'm going to let y'all hear the intro and we're going to throw it down. So once again, it's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, a.k.a. Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show. We thank you for tuning in. And remember, redirect, regroup, refocus. Peace out. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family, download the online Radio Box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way, you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay, Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go.